Welcome to Talk and Roll and Grow, the podcast where we sit down with Toronto's creative mind to talk about art, ambition, and everything that happens behind the scenes.
Talk and roll and grow.
I'm your host Omid, and every week we'll roll into stories from the people shaping the city fashion, music, and creative culture. One conversation at the time.
Talk and roll and grow. Talk and roll and grow.
Today I'm kicking off the very first episode with someone who truly represents that creative energy, Azra. She is a model who walked the runways multiple times at Fashion Art Toronto, appeared in many commercial videos, short films, and even in a music video with someone like Sean Paul and Putak. She's confident, hardworking, and constantly evolving. And I cannot think of better guests to start this journey with. Let's talk, let's roll, and let's grow.
Talk and roll and grow.
Azra. Where should I put my phone?
For the beginning, how did modeling begin for you?
So I started at the age of 4. My mom.
Four?
4. So very, very long time.
That was my next question. Okay.
So long time ago, my mom put me and my sister in a kids talent agency. So we used to do like My Little Pony, Play-Doh commercials and stuff. Like my sister was on the show like What's Your News? Like you get to bring your pet there. Like it was so cute. As kids, I remember like going into these auditions, like you were so nervous, but it was so lovely to see other kids like going into something that their parents wanted them to do at the start. Because obviously when you're 4, I don't know how you tell yourself, I want to be an actress, I want to do that. But then after years, I really fell in love with it. So unfortunately, my agency canceled at the age of 13. They closed down and they said, I want to go into real estate. I said, okay.
Okay.
You do, yeah, completely different. But I got back into it at the age of 14. So age of 14, I competed for Miss Teen Canada and I won that title in 2014. That is how I learned how to walk in heels at the age of 14.
Okay.
Yes. So age of 14, I learned how to walk in heels. And when I tell you, my walk was crazy. Like, oh my God, I could not walk in heels.
So that's another step
Yes,
for the model.
another
and-
step, right?
Uh-huh.
I got into it. I loved it. The techniques that they taught you were so good. Really, really good teachers for the Miss Teen Canada. Competed then, won the title, then competed internationally in 2016. I won first runner-up. Miss Puerto Rico won the crown, but it was really cool because we went on a cruise. I'm not a cruise person, but we did we did go on a cruise, which was super fun too. Competed for like 10 days around Mexico, and ever since then I started slowly getting into more modeling. I love the modeling, so I did photo shoots from fashion shows, jump off between those two. But then really, really like acting, I got back into it, I would say maybe like 10 years ago, that I really said like, I don't have the height here for modeling. And, you know, in Canada, in Toronto specifically, it's not a huge thing to do in modeling. And if you want to get paid, I don't know if Toronto would be the location you choose to go for modeling. So for me, I said, I want to get more into acting.
Okay.
Yes. So I got more into acting. I did commercial work. I did short film work.
And how old are you in that time?
So that time I started 10 years ago. So I was like 15.
Okay.
Yeah, 15 years. And then I did short film and then music videos. And
You went for a school for that or not?
no, well, I did drama. I went to a lot of drama classes in high school, but I never actually went to an acting class, which would be very cool for me to go because that would be very different. But I've only did everything in high school, which I really loved. That was my favorite class. Like anytime they're like, guys, it's drama class, I said, let's go on that stage. It really, really made me super happy to attend those classes. And everyone in my classes were super, super wonderful. And I've been doing it ever since. Like, I truly fell in love with it. So for me, acting, but I do love my modeling too. Like, specifically fashion shows, because how I see it is lights, camera, action, boom, bad bitch face, and you go down that runway. So you have to feel it.
Yeah. I saw that phrases for many times.
Yes. So, because you can't really, like, some designers, they want you to smile and stuff, but like the true ones, they just really want your serious face, game face, and you go down that runway, you know?
And
I
if
love
they
it.
ask you to smile,
Then I will. Of course I will. Of course. Like, because everyone has their own different designs and looks to it, right? So normally, you know, for swimwear, you have to be lively with it, right?
Yeah.
Lots of positivity, lots of bubbly features. So you have to smile. But then when you have couture, like couture is
that's
not going to
different.
say, please smile down the runway, you know? You need your serious bad bitch face.
Okay. So, what is your favorite runway in Toronto that you've been before?
Honestly, like I mentioned, in Toronto, we don't have a huge community for modeling, but Fashion Art Toronto, I honestly get super excited for Fashion Week, you know, because they do such a wonderful job with the whole production, choosing the place, getting everyone involved. And you know what? I think backstage, there's over like 200 people working their
Yes,
magic. You
that's
know what I
true.
mean? Either if you were a makeup artist, hairdresser, stylist, the designer, the models, there's so many people.
Photographers.
Photographers.
Liz.
Yes, of course, photographers.
Thank
But
you.
you know, sometimes you guys aren't allowed backstage. So
That's true.
until after production, you know.
Yeah.
But when everyone's doing their magic, it's honestly such a production I'm so grateful to be a part of, and it's coming up, so that's even more
Nice.
exciting.
Yeah, tell me more about it. How many times you have been in Fashion Art Toronto?
4 times.
4 times for
times.
4 seasons.
For 4 seasons. Yeah.
Okay.
But I do really love last couple of seasons that they had it. Their venue, so
Yeah,
good.
T3.
At T3,
Yeah.
really good. Every time I go there and I look at it, I'm like, I feel like I'm on like the 60th floor in like New York somewhere. You know what I mean?
Exactly. That's a different vibe.
Different vibe.
So you mentioned about content. You know,
Yes.
as a model, how much is important for a models to have a professional Instagram page,
Yeah.
TikTok, and you know that's your portfolio, right?
Yeah.
Tell me more about it.
So for me, how I see it, your Instagram is your visual resume, right? When you go to a job opening, you're going to bring your resume, they're going to look at your education, they're going to look at your past work, where'd you work, your work experience, and then from there, they're going to choose, is this the right candidate for me? For Instagram, when it comes to modeling, content creation, your Instagram, that is your resume. People are going to come and hire you, and you have 3 seconds to show yourself. No one really has time to go through your stories, to go through your highlights, scroll down to your first page, let me see what it is. You have 3 seconds to show yourself. Oh, I love her. I want to work with her. Boom, let's book her. So that is all the work that you posted before. And then anything upcoming, post that you're going to be working in this project. Or you did a music video. Now music videos are going to call you. Or you did a short film. Now short film directors are going to call you, right? So that is honestly your visual resume that I think it's super important for a model specifically living in Toronto, or an actress, model or actress, to really showcase their Instagram in the best way possible.
Wonderful.
Yeah.
You mentioned about music video. I saw you in a Sean Paul
Yes.
music video. Huh? And Putak.
Oh, yes.
Is there anything more?
Sijal.
Oh, you've been with Sejal.
Yeah. So that
More
one was
more Persian.
more Persian. Satyar we just did. Also, I'm trying to think. I think those are the three main Persian music videos that I did. But you know what? For me, whenever I do a Persian music video, I get so excited. Somehow,
Why?
like, I don't know why, because I just love the culture itself. So when you have everyone there Persian, I'm like, oh, tekum bede. Like, where's the Lubia Polo,
Oh my God, you know Lubia. How you know that much? Many Persian words.
Because I was born in Thornhill, but I moved to Richmond Hill at the age of 6.
Okay.
Mini Tehran over there,
Yeah.
Literally 98% of my friends are Persian.
Oh,
My mom knows how
interesting.
to make tadi, korme sabzi, reme, fesenjun. Lubia polo is my favorite, so that's why I told her I need you to teach me how to make it. She taught herself because also she has lots of Persian friends too.
Oh,
Yes.
that's everything. Interesting.
Yes,
Interesting.
yes.
So that, because we are living in Toronto and that cultural thing's gonna help you to communicate with more people. And the good things about you that you are always open for projects.
Yeah.
You are always positive. That's the reason the first person that I thought about it for our podcast, it was you. Because I was 100% sure that you're going to say yes and you have the positive vibe and you're going to help us to grow.
Yeah,
Right?
100%. And I think also as a model and actress, you have to be open to do new things.
just want
I've
to
never
hear
done a
that.
podcast before. This is my very first time. And I was so excited when you asked me, right? So I don't think that in Toronto, a model should be like, I only want to do editorial shoots. Okay, but what about a fashion show? But what if you want to do like modeling in a video sense? Like, nowadays everyone just goes for restaurants, maybe speaking isn't your thing, but like, let's say if you're sitting down and you're modeling the cup or you're modeling eating the food, that's modeling, right? You don't have to talk, but you're doing it in a video sense. I think that if you just focus on one thing, it's not going to expand your work. You're not going to experience new things that maybe you didn't know that you would like. I don't know if I would have loved podcasts. Today I'm having the time of my life.
Yeah. And you know what? Maybe it's a new opportunity and it's a
Absolutely.
new way for you to do something
Different.
totally different.
Different.
Yeah,
Absolutely. I love it.
I like that, mindset.
Yeah. You have to be open.
Yeah.
If you have a closed mindset and you think that's what I only want to do, then
Then how you arrange this? For example, in your social media, you are doing different kind of commercial videos, music videos, and also modeling. So you said that the people they just gonna spend like 3 seconds to make a decision.
yeah.
Should I work with Azra or not?
Yes.
So it's happening for me sometimes. Should I just do fashion or portrait? Or I also do videography and now I'm doing podcasts. So people are gonna get confused.
Yes.
How you arrange that?
I think honestly, if you showcase yourself, different work that you've done, like if, for example, you only like yourself in photos, how would people hire you for videos then? And you have to keep that balance as well on your portfolio. You can't just post music videos, or unless that's what you want to do, that's what you want to do. If you only want to do that, no problem. But if you want to expand yourself, meet new people, go into different work, you can't just showcase yourself in music videos. Maybe showcase yourself doing an audition clip, a self-tape. Wow, maybe a director will look at that video and be like, maybe I want to hire this girl for a short film. Maybe you'll do a crazy post of like a pose. People will maybe be like, wow, I want her for my couture photo shoot I have in 2 months,
Yeah.
So you kind of have to make your Instagram very flavorful, not keep it simple, keep it one way. You have to make it differently, Yeah, I think if you post different things, that will attract a different audience.
So you get your project from your Instagram page.
Yeah.
Have you ever experienced working with agencies?
I have worked with agencies. Personally, for me, if you don't have a really good agency in Toronto, I don't know if it's worth going for. Being said, is what I tend to find that now in agencies in Toronto, they always have 200 people in their roster, but then they have their top 10 favorites and they just rotate through those top 10. But hey, you paid the 600 entrance fee and now you're hoping for work, but then you just sit here for 1 year and you don't even get called for an audition. So I think that's just a waste of your $600.
And also you cannot work with the other.
And you can't work, yeah, exactly.
You have the
'Cause they're
contract,
you're
right?
a contract. You signed a contract, you're only exclusively with me, and you can't work with anyone else. Then what are you going to do? But you are thinking that if you go sign up with these agencies, hopefully they will find you work. That's why for me, like, I love it. Like, I just love to go to these networking events and you meet so many different people. Networking events is also my best friend. You can't just assume that someone will call you tomorrow. You have to go out of your way, talk to people, meet people. And what I tend to find too is it's so lovely when you go to photo shoots. First impressions are super, super important. You have to win that client over. If they love you, they will call you again. And if they really love you, they will recruit you and refer you to their friend that's looking for another model and stuff. And then sometimes you just wake up and you're like, hey, I saw you did the shoot with this person. Can you come do the shoot for me? Absolutely. When are we booking it?
Yeah, I remember the first time that I met you, it was in IFE,
Yes.
I believe, right?
Yes.
And it was a rehearsal.
Yes.
And when I saw you, you were like, I was taking photo. And you were open. Oh, do you want to take photo? I was like, yeah. And then this is my Instagram.
Yes.
Then it was like a networking for me.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Right?
And that's the reason you are here today.
Yeah, right? We met there. Look, and now we're
Yeah.
here today.
Do you remember that day?
Yeah, absolutely.
yeah.
Who can forget the curl?
Oh, yeah. At that time, I didn't have that much hair.
No, but
Yeah.
your hair was like this.
Exactly.
I remember the
Yeah,
poofy hair.
Yeah.
You can never forget the poofy hair.
Oh, thank you. Yeah, cool. You did short film as well, right? And you can speak French.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah. Bonjour, monsieur.
How much you can speak as a like a?
So I took French for 16 years. But you know, when you don't speak the language every day, you kind of forget a couple
Yes,
of words.
true.
But then if I'm speaking to someone in French, I'll understand you 100%. And I will have a conversation, no problem. But sometimes I'll have that conversation, be like, wait, give me a second. I need to remember what's the word again. But I did a French short film, which I thought it was going to be super hard for me to memorize the script.
Yeah, but you did that.
Did
Yeah, I
it was
saw you.
really, really cool to be a part of that. I never thought I would do like a French short film before. And then when the casting director asked me, like, I know you speak French, are you opening to it? I said, absolutely, let's do it. It was super cool. Very
Okay.
cool.
What else do you know about this language?
Bosnian. So I
Bosnian.
know English, Bosnian, and French.
And Persian.
And there.
You've been in a short film, music video, commercial videos, and also in a fashion. So, which one is your favorite?
That's a really hard question. Because you know what? They all bring so much flavor, different flavor to the table, you know? And music video, everyone, it's like, it's not even work. Like, you literally go and it's like a party and they're just like recording and you're like, no way, like, this is work right now? Because there's so many shots that you're just like dancing and stuff.
Yeah.
You're like, you're literally coming to work to dance in a music video. Like, that's just, for me, super crazy cool. And the production team is super huge and everyone has a task and the littlest role is the most important role. You know what I mean? Very different from a short film, for example. Short film is, they'll tell you to we'll do, it's called an Italian. So you'll do an Italian rehearsal where you just read the lines before camera. Then you'll do a rehearsal run on screen. And then after, when you actually get into when the director says action and you're really zoned in, It's a whole complete different vibe. I feel like everyone's characters really showcase their best ability when their actual take is being done. When you're doing the rehearsal, I feel like you can make the mistakes here and there.
Yeah.
But when it's really lights, camera, action, and the director says action, oh, your game face is on. And I love
okay.
that about short film. For photo shoots, for example, it depends what photo shoot you're doing for. I love like a crazy editorial photo shoot. For me, those are probably my favorite because you have so much to play around with. But I also do love like a catalog shoot too. Catalog shoots, in my opinion, are a little bit more exhausting in the sense of like you have your 3 models and you're like, hey, by the way, in 8 hours we're gonna put you in 1,000 outfits. That's okay, right? You know what I
Okay,
mean?
yeah.
So sometimes that's a little bit tiring, but I still love it. Like I enjoy it. So they're all like super, super different, but very, very fun at the same time.
So which one you think that is more stressful for you? You know, walking in front of lots of people for a fashion or a short film.
I think the most stressful, but also one of the most fun ones for me would be a short film. That being said, is because 1 week before you're given a script of like 120 pages. Then from there, you're probably shooting 18 pages per day, but you don't know what 18 pages are being shot the next day. Because what we do is you have your 120 pages, but you're not shooting 1 to 10 today, 10 to 20 tomorrow,
Yeah.
20 to, you know what I mean? First day we could start from page 80 to 110. Then right after that, we're gonna page 3 to 12. You know what I mean? So you don't really know what pages to prepare for the next day. You'll shoot probably until 9 o'clock.
Yeah.
Then after they will tell you, oh, tomorrow we're shooting 20 to 46, for example. You have to learn your lines the night after. You know? That's it. You have one night to prepare your lines, and then you have call time at like 6 o'clock.
Yeah, yeah.
So it's a little bit stressful because when you're on set, no problem. You can always call, hi, sorry, can I get the line? know?
Okay.
You can call line, no problem. But you don't want to be the person, be like, line,
Yeah,
line,
yeah,
line.
yeah.
Like, you know what I mean? It would be so much nicer and easier to work with someone that where you come prepared.
But in a fashion show,
Oh.
you cannot walk
No.
to the middle and
No.
saying that, okay, my
Yeah,
my
no,
heels.
let me redo that for you. Let me just go back and then I'm gonna walk again.
Have you ever experienced something funny or something bad happening for you during the?
Yes.
Oh, I wanna hear about it.
Okay, so it was IFE, their first audition ever. Okay, and they had it at an elevated stage, so
Okay.
everyone was sitting down, and I think maybe I was 15 back then, very young for their first one. So I walked, and you got off at the ramp, go down, and then you're supposed to walk at the front, and then when you come back, you're supposed to go back up.
Yeah.
I go back down, and I end up in the most like construction,
You're
like.
kidding me.
And if I turn around, like everyone's gonna be like, "So where's this girl going?" So what I had to do is I had to crawl under the stage and go somewhere behind the curtains or whatever. Like it was disaster. Like,
Is there any video or footage from that?
No.
I'm looking for that.
well, I think if you look at it, you'll see everyone properly going up, and you just see
Wrong way.
going down the stairs.
Yeah.
But the best thing to do is to play natural.
Uh-huh.
Don't go back. Don't be like.
Yeah.
God. Like
yeah.
maybe that was your cue. Maybe you were just supposed to be different, and you walked down the stairs.
Okay.
And everyone was supposed to go up the stairs. How would they know that? Maybe they think that's not the way to do it. But you know what I mean.
Okay.
Majority of people.
Yes.
How would they know, right?
So the most important thing about fashion and walking in front of the people is about to prepare yourself mentally.
Yeah.
I mean, because you're gonna get some stress. People gonna many eyes on you.
Yeah.
So how are you doing this?
I think, like I said before too, for me, I don't really get nervous. I actually get the adrenaline kicks in and I get so excited for my cue to go. I always get so excited when a designer's like, you will walk 3 times for me.
Ah,
You know?
that's more interesting.
More interesting for me to go more than once because I told you lights, camera, action. I'm zoned in. I don't really see people around me. I just see the photographers at the end of the ramp, but I also don't focus on one camera. If your camera's here, I'll focus on just right above. That way, I'm not really looking at one camera exactly. I'm pinpointing that mark for myself, and that's what I'm gonna walk. I'm gonna walk straight to that mark, and then boom, 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 leave. That's it. I don't want to look at anyone. I don't want to see any cameras. Look here, camera. Look there, camera. My point is right there, and then you get your shots from different angles.
So you won't get distracted.
Don't get distracted. Yeah, but the best is when the music is super vibey. You know what I mean? And you just get your heels and hips going to the music. I love that. That's my favorite part. When a designer has a good playlist, then you know it's a good show.
Interesting. And tell me about how much you need to spend time and effort to keep yourself in a good style. I mean, do you do how much time you spend for doing workouts?
Oh yeah, 100%. But I think that people think that like models don't eat. Oh, we just go gym and have like lettuce and that's about it. But I think you should have a balance. I think if you're gonna have like a cheat day and stuff, go extra to the gym. For me, for example, like I love workout. I think it's super good physically but mentally too, and I maybe go 4 times a week. Yeah, to really get it going. If you get the momentum, and even if you don't have time to work out, do like a 15-20 minute run around the block. You know what I mean? If you have a busy day, maybe you won't have time for the gym, but just to get yourself going actively, 20 minutes around the block is perfect every single day.
You know, the funny things that I experience working with the models, that 80% of the models, they don't drink coffee.
Really?
Yes. And I ask, because for one project, I try to make everything ready.
Yes.
I brought coffee and
Yes,
I said, "Do you want coffee?" And none of them, I want a tea. And I asked you, you
Okay,
said that
but
I want a tea too. Then I went, what's the problem with coffee? And one of them saying that because it's gonna change the color of teeth, so. And then I noticed, okay, they need to even so think about
Yeah.
the color of the teeth and everything. So that's the reason you don't drink coffee?
No. So for me personally, like I just love tea. Like I think I can have like 15 teas a day. Yeah, that's just
okay.
me. Like I'm a very, very tea person.
I think you have a Persian roots.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think so, honestly. Like I love tea. I just think it's such great detox. Like before bed, green tea for me is the strongest for stomach. But I really feel so cleansed whenever I have a green tea. And right before going to bed, that's the last sip I'll have. It's a cup of green tea. And then when I wake up, I would love to have a cup of green tea, but then it's just too much for my stomach. So I will have hot water with honey and lemon.
Next time add saffron.
And saffron.
Yeah.
Yeah. Can't forget that.
Okay. My last question is.
Yes.
Is that modeling something that imagine like new models, new immigrants coming to Canada, and they have that kind of vision and perspective to be models. First, what kind of advice do you have, and do you think modeling can be a job or something like a full-time job,
Yeah.
can pay the bills or not?
I think absolutely. But for me, one advice I would give to you is when you go in the industry, really, really, really get ready for lots of rejections, lots and lots of no's, lots and lots of, you don't cut it. Your image is not for me. But if you're sensitive, that's going to hurt you. For me, how I see it is don't look at it as rejection. Look at it as a different redirection. This one didn't work out, no problem. Let me try a different route. Let me try a different client. Maybe, well, for example, for me, I always wanted to walk in like Paris Fashion Week growing up, right? The big brands like a Prada, a Gucci, a Dolce show, right? But all those designers are looking for their models like 6 feet, for example.
Yeah.
Obviously, I'm not 6 foot. So if I was that kind of model, I would be like, oh my God, like, wow, maybe modeling isn't for me. But I chose a different route. I said, okay, maybe that's not for me. Let me focus on modeling where they do commercialized modeling. Let's say get your face. We don't know the size of your body, for example, how tall you are, you know.
Yeah.
Let me get your eyes in a glassware campaign, for example. You know,
Interesting.
so don't see it as rejection. Just see it as a different path for redirection. Yeah.
Good, perfect.
You know?
Yeah, I know. Now I know.
Now you know.
Yeah. So we will see you at Fashion Art Toronto
Yes.
for this season. For how many shows?
3.
Interesting.
Yes.
Excited.
Very excited. I'm so excited.
I cannot wait to see you there and take some photos.
Absolutely. I even love to come to watch the shows. Me as a model, like I love to walk, but then even when you sit down in the audience, you learn so much from the models. Like maybe I shouldn't move my hips too much. Maybe I should move my hips more. Maybe I shouldn't cross my feet. Maybe I should cross my feet more. More shoulders back. Maybe not too back. Like you learn so much pointers of just watching models, and I love it. Like I love to come and just sit down and watch show as well.
Can you mention 5 models that you love in Toronto?
Bye.
First one is Azra.
Azra, Omid. No, I can't. Like everyone is super, super lovely with their walk. But 2 walks that I really, really love to watch is Solo and Stella.
No, okay.
Both are one of my favorite models when it comes to their walk. First of all, Solo, when she enters the room, everyone knows it's Solo down the runway.
True.
Like she brings so much to that runway. Like it is so captivating as an audience, you know what I
Yeah.
mean? But then Stella comes in with her broad shoulders back, and she has that face that you're just like,
True.
oh my God, are you gonna kill me? Oh my God, it's so good. Like it's so good. She's so zoned into it. Like it's very, very cool to watch her down the runway too.
I think in the last season you've been with Solo for one show, right?
Yeah, for Narcissus show.
You're Narcissus. Yeah, I
Yes,
remember
yes.
that show.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm looking forward for her show again. I won't be walking this season, but I will come to watch her show. It's really
Okay.
good. Yeah. They're really, really cool.
Interesting. Thank you so much.
Yeah, thank you.
Is there anything that you want to say?
I just want to say, guys, please talk and roll and grow
Like Azra.
like Azra and like Omid.
Thank you.
Aziza!
Oh, boom, 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 boom. You've been in a Get Busy music video for Sean Paul as
Yes.
well.
Yes.
A sexy lady of a
No, I'm telling you, when I was in that Sean Paul music video, for me, I was like fangirling the whole time.
Yeah.
Like I was like, no, wait, this is Sean Paul, like right
Yeah,
behind.
yeah.
Because I grew up with this music. You go to
Exactly
the club,
same.
everyone's gonna know a Sean Paul song. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You're just gonna like bust it down, right? And the whole time, like the music was playing, I was like, I'm having the time of my life. This is another thing. When I told you, like, this not really work for me. I go and I'm like, you're gonna tell me, you're gonna record me, I'm gonna dance right now. Sign me up. Tomorrow, you wanna go again tomorrow? Like,
Yeah, yeah.
so good,
interesting.
so good.
Okay, thank you.